Let's give you a simple demo about what we are going to create. Let's say you have created this very complex function and you are committing this shipped very complex function and you want others to notify about it. So you would simply add this term notify inside your commit message. You would do commit and you do push. Then you wait for a few seconds and inside your Slack you would receive a simple notification. You can see you have received a notification called an important update is here. Hi. Yesterday I was going through the repository of TurboRepo, specifically the workflows, and I noticed something really cool. They have an automated package publishing flow with simple GitHub commit message checking. For example, if the commit message is having a specific phrase like publish npm package, it would build the thing and publish a new version to the existing one. So this got me thinking that why not create something really cool and similar which helps you in daily tasks. So here is my idea on this one. Let's take this example. Let's say you have a team of 5 members and you guys are building something cool. So you individually have implemented a feature on weekend. So what is the usual flow? You do git add, then git commit, and then the commit message. Then you push on a specific branch and let your teammates know that I have implemented this feature. If you guys want to check out, then take a pull from this branch. And for me, this would be kind of repetitive. Let's say I'm introducing something new every single day and I want to notify them every time like, guys, please take a pull from this branch. Now to simply get rid of this repetitive task, all you need to do include this keyword notify or Slack or whatever keyword you might want to choose. You just have to include these keywords in your commit message and now your GitHub actions will be triggered and it will check that if a specific branch is having a commit with these keywords, then it will send a message on Slack. Now to get started with this project, I would have to create a new repository. For that, you can simply click on this new repo option, or there's a trick named repo.new. You just have to type this URL and both would take you to this page. I would name this committer, or maybe what can I name this? Let's name this notify. And I would keep it public and later I might delete this repository, but backup would always be there. So let's create this repo and I have to copy this SSH1. I have opened up my VS Code. Let's open the terminal and I would do git clone, paste the one and on this specific location. And now this won't simply clone as I have multiple GitHub accounts set up. So I have set up this alias called personal as I am using my personal account right now. So do enter and this will clone this repo for me. And as this repo is currently blank, so it is saying that warning, you appear to have cloned a empty repository. So I would just simply create a file name app.js. For example, this is the main, maybe this is the main logic that you're writing here, console log. This is very important logic. Okay, fine. So maybe this is the function that you have implemented and this is very important logic and you need to tell your friends that you should take a pull to get this function on your local computer. So you can simply do git add dot git commit -m init or maybe please take a pull and then do git checkout -b main. Okay, main branch already exists. Let me check out. Okay, git push origin main. So I would be pushing on the main branch and let's give it a refresh on this GitHub. You can see the app.js is already here and it console logs this thing and the commit message is init please take a pull and I have done it now. So now to get started with workflows, you have to create a file inside .github/workflows and now you can name anything like my workflow or maybe notify.yaml or YAML would work. Now inside this YAML file you have to write all your workflow logic. So I would first name this one like notify users, and you have to also mention that when this will run. So I will have to add a condition on which event on push events. This workflow would be listening for events on branches, let's say main. You can also pass multiple branches using the square brackets, but for now I'm keeping it main. Now you have to specify the jobs. If a push event is occurred on the main branch, then you have to specify jobs as well. Let's name this job check commit message. You also have to specify an environment to run. For my case, it runs on Ubuntu latest. What is wrong with my keyboard? Okay, now let's mention the steps that will take place. For the first step, we have checking out the code. I would name this step checking out code, and then specify the action, which is using action/checkout@v2. This is a very popular action already available on the marketplace. So I would be using this action to check out the code. Then I have to use another action. Let's name it checking commit message. And what it would do, let's grab the last commit message inside a variable commit_message. Inside this variable, let's grab the last commit message. For that I would do $ parenthesis, and then I will do git log last one and pass this option called pretty equals to %b. Before doing anything, let's try this command out. So I would just simply paste this one and press enter, and you can see we have our last commit message here. So the last commit message would be stored inside this commit message variable. Let's move forward with our if condition. We will check that if our commit message, the variable commit message, is having this specific term called notify. If the commit message is having this word or the term or the phrase called notify, then simply print this message echo true condition. Okay. Or else, if this is not the case, then simply print false condition. fi. Let's check this out. So I would do git add dot git commit -m. Let's add this condition notify. So I would do this is my commit message, and then I would add notify, this specific word, and then I would do git push. But before pushing, I would open this one. Okay, this is already open. I would do git push, and once this is pushed, you have to immediately open the GitHub to check this out. You would see this will be updated, the 7 minutes ago one. If not, let's go to actions tab. Okay, we already had this action going on. This is my commit message. Let's open this action and let's see what is actually wrong here. Extend this one. Okay, git log -1 commit message command not found. We might have missed something. This is probably because we have put spaces. Yeah, we might have put spaces. So let's remove this one and let's do git add same git commit message and then do git push. And again, come to the code section, go to actions and wait for the next workflow to run. I hope it is pushed. Yes, this is the actions running. You can see live time. This is checking out code, which is this one, checking out code. Then checking commit message has failed. Again, I might have missed something. Let's check what we have missed in the code. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, we have missed a space here, and let's do the same process again. Git commit. Let's take the previous one, git push. Cut this thing. Come to the actions tab again. the new action should soon be here. Okay, it is here. Check commit message. Checking out code, it is using the checkout v2. Okay, this condition has now passed. Let's check this here. False condition. Okay, have we not included the notify? We have included no. Okay, the as you can see, we have misspelled this thing, notify instead of notify. We can fix this later, but before that, let's add another condition. If the commit message, commit_message is having a specific keyword, for example, important, then also notify the users. Okay, let's test this out. Git add dot git commit hyphen hola and add important. Now let's do git push. I hope this time we have not misspelled important. Let's see. In the GitHub actions, we have this commit. Let's open this up. Starting the job. This has passed. Let's see what is the result. Yes, we are having true condition. Let's move forward with the different things. So now we will be adding the actual script. For that, inside the .github, we will add a directory named scripts. And inside the script, we will do send message.shell. This would be a shell file. Now, in order to execute this shell file, we will have to add a reference. For that, we'll come here. And if the if condition is true, we would simply paste the absolute path to the shell file, which is .github/scripts/send-message.sh. Now, in order to execute the shell file, you have to make sure one thing, that it has adequate permissions to execute. For that, if you are on Linux or Mac, you can simply do chmod plus x for executable, and then just provide the path name scripts/send-message on.sh. It would give it executable permission, but I have seen it on Windows. It does not just simply do this. Let's make another commit, and inside the shell file we will have to add some message so that we can see echo hello from shell file or shell script. Okay, let's do git add dot git commit -m important commit. I hope the spelling is wrong this time. And let's do git push. Inside the actions, important commit is already here. Open the actions. Checking out code using checkout v2, and this has failed. Okay. Permission denied, as we expected. We will simply just copy this and again search for this permission denied on GitHub actions, and there must be something on Stack Overflow. If not, you would find this on GitHub. Let's try giving executable permissions. We would do git update index. Let's do this. Git update -index, then --chmod options. Then what would the chmod? Executable to ./.github/scripts/send-msg.sh. Okay, we have given enough permissions, and let's do git add dot git commit -notify users testing. This is some random commit name which has this keyword. Now let's do git push and come to GitHub. Where is it? Actions tab. Notify users testing. Let's open this action, and it has passed. For some reason it is not opening, so let me just refresh this page. Yep. Let's open this one. You can see this is printing hello from shell script, which is this shell file. Now we can add anything on this shell file and it will execute on this condition. For this tutorial, I have opened a second Slack account for demo, and this is my Slack channel. And let's go to api.slack.com/apps and click on create an app. Now again click on create an app, choose the second option, select your workspace. This is my demo account, and click on next. It will give you some configurations. Let's not just dive into it, and click on next and click on create. And inside this you get a lot of options, but I would choose this incoming webhooks for posting messages. So I have clicked on this, and let's turn it on from here. And you would get this option called add new webhook to workspace. Click on this one, and it will take some time. Search for a channel. I would choose the general one. Click on allow. Once I have clicked on that, it would give me the curl command, and I can simply just copy this and paste it in terminal. And using this curl command, I can just simply post a message on the general channel using terminal. What I can do, I will copy this URL. I would come to my Thunder client. You can also use Postman. So I would click on new request, and this is the path. This phrase right here is the secret key. I would delete that obviously after this tutorial. So this is the endpoint, and this is a post request. And let's go here. Content type is application JSON. I would copy this one, come to Thunder client. Where is the body? Sorry, where is the header? Content type application JSON. Delete this one, and inside the body I would paste this thing. Let's try sending this one. Click on send. It says status 200 and response is okay. Let's check the Slack message. You can see the demo app has just sent this message called hello world. Now let's implement this thing. I would copy this one. Where is it? I would copy this curl command, close the Thunderbird, and come to the file system and paste the curl command here. Instead of just hard coding this whole thing, I would store them in variables. So let's create a variable first, Slack endpoint, and the value would be this whole thing. And we would also keep this inside GitHub secrets. So we would do that later. Now for now, let's create a variable called message. And this would be not hello world, but rather something like an important update is here. And let's add an emoji like tada. Now replace this hard-coded message with this variable message, and the endpoint with this previously set variable $, variable name, then inverted commas. Now this whole thing should work, but we have to just isolate this secret key. So let me go to GitHub, and inside the settings you get this option called secrets and variables for actions. Now inside this you can set up a secret. We would do new repository secret key Slack, and the value would be this secret key. I would do add secret, but before that I would just copy this, click on add secret, and the secret has been added. Now here you cannot just simply access the secret inside the shell file. You have to pass it through the YAML file. For this process, I would pass the secret key as an argument. Let's do this syntax. I would do secrets dot the keyword, and this secret, which is set here, can be received as an argument on the shell file. So let's go to the shell file and replace this thing with $1. So it means take the first argument that is passed. So let's try this whole thing out. Git add, git commit, notify users about this important update, then do git push, and let's check this thing. Go to actions. This will soon be updated, hopefully. Yes. Okay, this is now running. Click on check commit message. Okay, that's done. Let's check. Hello from shell script is done here. Let's check the Slack now. Inside the Slack we get $message. Okay, we get the variable itself actually here. So let's modify this, but the logic is actually working. Here we forgot to escape the commas, and let's do the same for the text as well. Now this shall work. And now for your example, let's add another functionality like console.log. This is major feature version 2 and features T is missing. You have probably implemented a very major feature, the second one, and you want to notify others. Git add dot git commit major v2 feature has been implemented, and you say notify. You don't actually have to add the comma, I'm just adding it for isolation. And now git push. Let's see. Click on actions. Now let's wait for the workflow. Yep. Check commit message. And I think it is done. Let's see. Nothing is here actually. We might be having some issues with the single quotes. Let's replace them with the double one and do git add the previous commit message and git push again. Let's click on actions and let's see. Starting job. Okay, this thing has been done. Let's check the Slack message. Yes, an important update is here. You can see the message has arrived. An important update is here. I hope you liked this video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel and drop a like on this video. If you want to know more about these or want to access the source code, check the description below.